Hey everybody, wanted to touch base with you about hormonal migraines today. And I am Dr. Barrett. I am here with Dr. Painter, Dr. B, and Dr. P. And I don't know
Hey
about
everybody,
you, but I hear so many people talking about the problems of hormonal migraines. I feel like
Yeah.
it's at least half of people who have migraines notice that they are worse around their cycle. What do you think?
I would say it's much higher than that. Like there's always, I would say that if you're a woman and you have chronic migraine, you have hormone issues, period. Whether or not you can tell that they're actually hormonal, because if you have them all the time, it can be hard to differentiate. Is this hormone? Is this not hormone? Was this food? What is this? But there's always going to be a component of hormone imbalance in chronic migraine. I'm
Mm.
pretty, in my experience, I'm pretty safe saying hormones play a role. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I think so too. And I think another piece of the picture that most people aren't aware of is how much stress actually impacts your hormones
So
and
much.
how actually fixing stress can be one of the ways to fix hormonal migraines.
Yeah, it is. I mean, cortisol plays such a huge role, and our estrogen progesterone plays a huge role in our cortisol maintenance and ability to produce it. So there's I always like to say thyroid, sex hormones, and our adrenals or our cortisol are the three musketeers, right? We can't have one be in balance or one out of balance without affecting the other two. So if you're under a lot of stress, or if you've had stress in your life that if you've lived a really stressful life, or if you're constantly busy, that's going to drain your adrenals, which is going to put pressure on the hormones. And it's just this vicious cycle that then continues to get worse and worse over time.
Yeah. So we are going to host a workshop to tell you what kind of hormone testing really matters, which values you need to pay attention to, why typical hormone testing does not give you the whole picture, and also what the three stages of stress are, how you can tell if stress is impacting your body, even if you don't feel like your life is stressful, because I see this all the time. People are
Yeah.
like, well, my life isn't any more stressful than it ever was, but that doesn't mean that it's not still impacting your body and causing physical symptoms downstream, like migraines or other symptoms of hormonal imbalance. And so once you know that that's what's happening to your body, it gives you some clarity around how to fix it. So we are hosting a workshop. It is going to be Monday night. If you want to sign up, go to migraineclass.com/hormones. We'll get you the link there and get you the information that you need to start really moving the needle on those hormonal headaches. It's going to be at 6:30 Mountain Time, 5:30 Pacific. I guess that's 8:30 Eastern, right?
Yes,
We're
that's
both in
right.
the West,
That's
so.
right. Yeah, yeah. I would
But
say that one of the things that I think is the biggest hang up for women, because I can't tell you how many times I've had women say, well, I've had my hormones tested. They say it doesn't have anything, like everything's normal. And the problem is the way that they're being tested. You cannot tell from a blood test how your hormones are affecting your migraines. You just can't. And there's specifically a test, the ratio that we need to look at, that is absolutely key. You can have normal estrogen, normal progesterone, normal testosterone, but if this ratio is off, you are like, it is absolutely contributing to migraines, and nobody ever tests for that. You can't test for it in blood. It has to be salivary. So it's really important to understand how to properly test hormones so that we can actually get a picture, because most women know that they've got a hormone issue with their migraines, but they're always told, well, it's not hormones because your hormones are okay. The lab results come back fine, so it's not hormones. But we also know how frustrating it is when we have migraines and all of our labs always come back normal. And there's a reason why. It's because we're missing some very, very key tests that research shows is actually a problem in chronic migraine.
Yeah, yeah, and then this is the best one too, right? The labs are normal, and yet every month, the day before your cycle, the day
Yep.
of, sometimes the day after, you're still
Yep.
getting that headache, and you're like, how can that
How
not
can
be
it not be
faster?
hormonal? I know, everybody who has them knows it is hormonal. Now the doctors just
Yeah,
need to figure out why. So we're
yeah.
gonna we're gonna go over those testing options, why it's so important, how you can get the testing, and we'll also have testing available for you as well. So we're gonna cover all of that in this workshop.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Look forward to seeing you there. Migraineclass.com/hormones. I'll put the link below the video. And we would love to see you there. I feel like this is such a huge problem and we just need more solutions. to help get rid of those headaches. Yeah. All right,
Right.
everybody, take care. See you then.